You want to be able to fade without taking it too far up and messing that up. I've heard people say it's hard to do a temp fade or whatever the case may be, especially when they have a lot of hair, but it really isn't. It's just all about trim it too far, meaning like
lined it, right?
You talking about line? Okay, okay. So now, okay, let's go over the terminology. So whenever you go somewhere, you can kind of let them know this is what you're talking about. Like I want to keep that width wide, so when you line me, make sure that you keeping me wide. When you bring me down, when you bring my beard down, then you could take some down a little bit more. I'm fine with you blending it a little more. You get what I'm saying? So you use these type of words, and the barbers, they'll understand that a little bit better. And I know it's kind of hard. Explain something that's not your field, so that's gonna help you to be able to explain that a little better. So I want my width, like you can think of that, like my width to be wider. So make my line wider, and then my blend to be, you can make that sharp if you want to.
Alright.
Now, Raphael, you live in the city?
No, I live in McDonough.
So right here, what I'm doing is blending. So I start from the skin up with no guard on. And I blend. And then I don't worry about it too much because you're gonna go back over it once you have the hair shampooed. I'm just kind of going over it a little bit so that I can just kind of have an outline of the haircut. So I have it all the way open now. And then I'm gonna start my reverse fade. So just a minute ago I was fading up. Now I'm gonna fade down. And I'll show you what I mean by that. What you do is you take, so now I'm going up. Instead of going down with the blade all the way open, I'm gonna start slowly closing it. So I like to go halfway open, and then I knock out this middle line right here. Now we have this line right here. So you're gonna use it all the way close, and you're gonna go ahead and knock out that line. You can do it using the side. The side helps a lot because it helps you not to put another line in, so you're blending it. Okay, now it's closed all the way, and I'm really starting to get that line out. Now, this is where I'm gonna stop at, because again, I don't wanna take too much time, because once you put a line here, it's gonna show you where there's different lines that you can go through and just kind of nick at them. If you're like me and you're just not good with remembering the 45 degree, 90 degree, you can use the shape of the head to get that understanding as a ruler. So you wanna go like this to his ear. Catty corner to his ear and his eyebrows. So his eyebrows right here, you always want to leave that line right there. And then from here, that's where you can take the blend. So I took it from one to halfway closed, well, all the way closed to halfway closed to all the way open. And this blend is going to be pretty nice because you have a little bit more skin to work with right here. And so that's gonna show a lot of contrast when you're doing this dark part. You want some skin showing. So I'm just gonna do the same thing to this side. Reverse blending, it seems to be the easiest because it really does help you not to, especially if you're new with fading, you want to be able to fade without taking it too far up and messing that up. I've heard people say it's hard to do a temp fade or whatever the case may be, especially when they have a lot of hair, but it really isn't. It's just all about finding a starting point and then blending down, so then you know you're not going too far up. So you take, the way that you do that is take the highest number that you're going to use and use that first instead of, so you can start the lowest, which would be no guard, then the highest guard, which would be the one guard, and you go and you you create where you want the, you know, the fade to be. You want to do light strokes. So instead of digging into the skin like that, sorry if I hurt you, what you want to do is you want to lightly stroke the hair. Go with the grain. That's a little trick with the zero guard. You want to open him up and get him ready to be shampooed, because you got to know when to say, okay, I'm overworking now. Let me go ahead and shampoo him, because when his hair is clean, the hair is going to fall off like paper. It's going to go shh. When I shampoo, I'm not using my nails because that would hurt him. So if you don't have nails, that's pretty cool because you can really get to the balls of your fingers pretty well. So we have the conditioner. We're gonna put this on. This is amazing because you'll see it has tea tree and peppermint. It's stimulating for your hair, and this is very important. We wanna create a healthy environment for the scalp. Going to line him up in the back, the nape of his area, the nape area. Then we're going to also line up his temples and the front hairline. So we're going to line that stuff up first. Yes, I love how it's looking. It's nothing like when you start seeing the cut come together. I don't know if you can feel this, but it feels really soft right here. Right on time, the scene just ended. So now I don't want to put the balm on yet, just because I want to really get a good trim on his beard. The reason why I like using the shears to give you more of a softer blend. The clippers are cool, but I like the shears. Sometimes when the ends are hard to comb through, it can have something to do with dryness, or it can have something to do with needing a trim. So I'm gonna put the My Hair Repair Serum on his hair before we let him out the chair, because his beard is nicely polished and his cut is complete.